Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. Again, it is a big day. The 5-star Apocalypse character is in the game, and we're going to do my overview of the character. Man, he looks OP. Let me know what you guys think if you've checked him out already so far yourself. We'll take a stroll through the abilities and bio and everything, health and match damage and that kind of thing here in a little bit. So let's get started though. We're going to jump into and warm things up with the Crash of the Titans on the in the DDQ. We've got a new battle against Magneto and with Nick Fury. I think we'll run through that one pretty quickly. Then we'll do a bunch of tokens, and then we just got to get to Apocalypse and give him an overview. And then, in a second video, I think it'd be best to split it up. We'll get into his PvP action and see what we can do there in live versus battles. It'll be, it's been a lot of fun so far playing around with the character, and just at the basic one cover level for each ability, he's already quite strong. Can't wait to get into it. So let's just go. We've got the Crash here against the 3-star Magneto leveled up to 270. I think Nick Fury's going to do just fine. Mine's at level 351 with 23,000 health. And we'll basically try to win by playing all of Fury's powers if at all possible. Definitely make a big effort toward getting yellow. It's a really great ability for Fury. And of course, if you know about him, his blue has always been really popular with most people. Let's put our character effects back on. The audio might be a little different today, so please bear with me for that. We'll try to blow through this really quick. Now, 3-star Magneto is a really good character. He's probably one of the best character designs in the 3-star realm as far as damage balance and board control, manipulation, that kind of thing. I really think he is a great character. We both have blue abilities and yellow. That's the important thing. He also has a red ability, and it will destroy all team-up tiles on the board, or at least a significant number of team-up. And it does damage for that. Fury doesn't have a red, but he has a purple, and that's his least favorite ability in my opinion, but it can do decent damage, create a strike tile, and also steal enemy AP. So we're almost ready to play purple. Surprisingly, it's the most expensive ability, but Escape Plan costs 11, and it creates a countdown tile after dealing damage, and that countdown creates a strike tile, and then also will steal 6 AP from the enemy's strongest color. Happens to be blue, so you should really try to time it out so that when the countdown resolves, you have a chance to get that blue. But you want to do it before the enemy can play a blue ability. I think we're gonna get there here. Set us up for a match 4 in purple. That qualifies our ability to be played. Now, Magneto has a yellow ability. All it really does is put out projectiles. Quite a bit of them, though. And now he has 6 blue. This is perfect. We'll get the blue match on the top next. I always like to know what you're going to do next when you play an ability. So let's go with Escape Plan. That was way too much damage. I thought we were going to be able to let that thing count down, because Fury's blue ability for the traps is so much fun. You can get a little bit of damage when you match a trap, but if the enemy does, they all detonate at once and destroy the tiles. It's actually quite great. But we've almost got this thing. Let's go ahead and play Avengers Assemble. Pretty much one of my favorite yellow abilities in the 4-star tier. Does a lot of things, including small protect tiles. It does create critical tiles, which plays really well with 5 stars, by the way. And then also stuns the target, and then does a little bit of team damage. So a little bit of everything from calling in the Avengers. And that is a very easy win. Ran really well with purple and yellow, so we'll take it. Get all the rewards, including the legendary token for doing that. And you know what? We'll get into our tokens here, get those wrapped up. And I don't think we'll add in any character levels. We'll try to get this video over with quickly, so we'll just do the tokens and then get into our Apocalypse overview. Let's go. Lost in Time is the current story mode event that's open. The featured 4-star character, the Essential, is main event Hulk. He's a lot of fun to play, and we could also get, besides his cover, we could get a Spidey 2099 or a cover on Yondu here among the legendary token. Let's give it a couple of shots. Just 2 stars there. We'll increase our luck as we go. So we just did the Fury Crash. Coming up soon is Venom, the Eddie Brock Venom. So be ready for that in about 4 days. From the Storm event, we get a 4-star from a standard token, from a normal token in that store. Very cool. And it's a Hulkbuster. Nice hit on a 4-star there. Maybe we can get a gold from one of the Wakanda Forever tokens. I had a lot of fun in the Panther versus events. 4-star Panther. Just a couple of 2 stars. That wraps that up. We're here at Inevitable Apocalypse with 15 tokens. We just got to get this in. The tokens have a 1 in 250 chance of getting a 5-star Apocalypse cover out of this store. Very long odds, but it's happened before, and we did it before with the viewer luck and nailed a Havoc from the 1 in 250 odds. That's great. And by the way, Maria Hill happens to have increased odds among the other 4-stars, so if you qualify for a 4-star at all, she is a little bit higher likelihood than the others. We'll run these out, see if we can get any gold. We hit that 4-star already, so I wonder if we're going to run low on the gold for the rest of the store. There's a 3-star. And then cap. So, well, you know what? You just start complaining and the game will turn it around for you. There's a Mystique. Nice. Should I complain again and hopefully we can get a 4-star that way? Nope. Got 3-star Hulk, though. Running hot on 3s now. Patch. Look at that. That's just crazy. Doctor Strange. And we'll do the daily draw for 200. And it's just a 2-star worth a shot once a day anyway, if you've got the HP. Let's go down to the back here. We have a bunch of elite tokens, 20 of these. We also have a bunch of heroics and mighty tokens to draw, so we'll got to get these going. 3-star Blade, Quicksilver and Doc Ock and Star-Lord, Ragnarok and Falcon and Gray Suit Black Widow. Man, the 3s are just super hot. And She-Hulk is the last one from that run. Very good. We have 28 heroic tokens to pull. 1 in 16 odds of a 4-star. I think we're going to get 1, if not 2, from this run here. There's a 3-star for Colossus. And try to help me in case we qualify for a shard bonus. I don't want to skip it, like I very often do. Another Ragnarok. And there it is, right on cue. We get the bonus shards for Patch. Cool. Claim that. Got the 3-star with Doc in there. Can we get a blinking gold emblem? That's what we want after Star-Lord. Lots of mighty tokens to pull yet, and then we'll do our Apocalypse overview. I think a lot of you guys have good opinions so far. A lot of people are thinking overpowered. A character like that probably should be. I know, I get it, I get it. More health and more damage than Thanos and other high match damage characters that have come out recently. The power creep is going up through the roof apparently now, and I'm excited to be able to play that new 5-star. It's going to be a little bit till Apocalypse moves into latest legends, but we have a store coming up for his release with other 5-stars in it, and it's going to be, if you didn't know, 5-star Iceman and Star-Lord in the store with him. And by the colors, those two guys actually seem like they're going to play pretty well with Apocalypse, having mostly different colors. Iceman has a passive yellow. Star-Lord has a kind of a tactical yellow that I really actually like it. I just wish it was less expensive, and maybe it could have done a little bit of damage too, but whenever I play 5-star Star-Lord, I get a whole lot of charged green tiles and a lot of green AP built up. And bonus shards at the last second on the final draw from hero points alone. And we did all those draws to get a 4-star. So nice to hit that bonus shards on Karnak. Claim it. And that's it for the heroics. We'll save that 10 pack since we did so many. But we're up to 30 mighty tokens. And we got to that 4,000 point level in the PvP season, which rewards 10 mighty tokens right at one shot for clearance level 10. That's a lot of fun. So we'll do 14 of these. I know that saves a lot for next time, but let's get through it, and that'll save 16 back for us or more. Probably get a 4-star. There it is. Maria Hill got a 4-star on the second try. So let's try to get another one or two to pick up our pace. We ran way hot on 3 stars, but a little low on the 4s maybe. Overall, not complaining, just I'm always thinking about the odds. You guys think I'm super lucky, which is pretty true. It's definitely the viewer luck, but I draw a whole lot of tokens. So you know, if I draw more tokens than other people and we hit the same results or whatever, that's a 4-star. Kate Bishop, nice hit there. What I was saying is it's all on the odds. If I draw more than other people, but I drew more tokens to get more results, then it's probably about the same. Got another 4. There it is. Thor. All right, I bet the rest of these are 3s. We have 3 more to do. Doc Ock. And we get another 4. See how I was complaining left and right, and the game makes it up for me. With a Chavez, that'll be a huge level for her. We'll see that probably in tomorrow's video. We'll level everybody up. Or the second half video, I should say, on top of this one. And that's it for the mighty tokens. Let's take a quick look where we're at with latest legends. Up to 83 plus over 4,000 command points means we're well over 240 total draws heading in to we're going to get the new 5-star characters rotating in at some point here. I think Yelena moves in maybe Monday from the time of this video, and then that'll be replacing Mr. Sinister, and then Apocalypse will be a couple weeks after his command point based store closes to rotate in place of Havoc. Havoc will have the shortest time frame run in latest legends, basically out of anyone in the latest legends cycles ever. So be ready for that if you need to catch up on covers. Okay guys, that's cool. We'll like I said, we'll level those characters up next time. Let's take a look at Apocalypse. He's just awesome. He's overpowered. We're going to do the PvP in the second half video, so not in this one. So let's switch screens over, see if I can do it in a quick transition here. Not too bad for what I usually do. This is just the forums that I visit a lot and try to post probably a little way too much, like my flows like my commentary. But let's do a quick overview and see if you guys agree with my assessment. Let me know in the comments what you think of Apocalypse overall so far, and what your experience has been like in PvP, and how you think things are going to go once this guy hits more rosters going forward. All right, so 5-star rarity, obviously. Affiliation is villains, and affiliation is also Mutants. Yes, he's the first ever mutant in the storyline, of course, the original. But the big deal about this is the actual affiliation of called mutants was not in the game until about a week um, prior to the announcement for Apocalypse coming out in the game. So some of us started to figure out that might be tied in. Nobody was really sure if it was just something that was an update or whatever. And yeah, it's not just X-Men. So bad guys are mutants too. And let's go down the bio here. So yeah, that's cool that Apocalypse is the reason for the mutants affiliation to be brought into the game and applied to all characters that it makes sense for them. So very cool. You can read through the bios, how it's mostly about how he believes suffering is the key to strength and all that, and his abilities really show how that will make a lot of sense for him. I can't believe that this isn't a mistake when we saw that his released champion level health at level 450, the basic champ, is going to be 84,960 health. That is nuts. And not only that, the match damage itself is the biggest we've seen so far, starting with black at 879, red at 781, and yellow 684. Very strong match damage for the top three colors. And let's take a look at the abilities. So Forged in Fire, a cost of 7 AP. Success requires sacrifice and all will feel its burdens. Apocalypse destroys up to 4 friendly projectiles. Destroys, dealing 1 hit of a certain amount of damage. We'll read through the levels here in a little bit. For random hit to 4 up to 4 different enemies for those hits of damage. That is pretty cool. I like it. I wish it was some sort of targeted damage, but random can help sometimes as well against like characters that jump in front in something like the overactive bishops, etc. And then if there are no friendly projectiles out, he will give a burst of health to the lowest health ally on the team, and then also create small projectiles at that time. So let's read through the damage, and then we'll probably read through each ability. We covered Apocalypse and his abilities recently in our insider info, guys. So if you're not a subscriber, you should consider doing that, because we're working on figuring out and reading through upcoming bio and ability details for new yet to be released characters, and subscribers have early access to that as well, coming up soon. So level 2 and 3, let's just run down to level 5. When Apocalypse is a champ, you can see that he deals 2880 damage and heals, or does the healing for 1161. That's at 5 covers, but when he's a champion, it would deal 11,572 damage for up to those 4 hits of that damage each. And or if you don't have projectiles yet, he will give a lowest health ally 4666 health, and then create 4 level 220 projectiles. This ability it's got me twisted. It's just so overpowered, I can't believe it. Forge and Fire only costs 7 AP in black, and if you have the 4 projectiles out, it will do 11,572 damage for 4 hits. So well over 44,000, 45, 46 or whatever total. That is crazy. Now, how do you get those projectiles? You really don't want to play the black twice in a row to get those. So let's read down to his other abilities and see how they work with each other. Survival of the Fittest, also a 7 AP cost ability. It only costs 7 red. This is just crazy. He who has suffered will deliver the weak to their doom. Deals 3 hits of 802 damage to the lowest health enemy, ignoring projectiles. Max level is 3,223 damage for those 3 hits. Again, that's at low levels. Let's look all the way down to level 5. This is 5 covers. And then if you champion him, he would deal 4 hits of damage at 4,100 hits each. So that's 16,400 damage For 7, excellent. And it's always going to hit the enemy with the lowest amount of health. So you can't target anyone specific if they have more health than someone else. And sometimes you'd like to do that. But what's also great about this is, don't forget, it hits through projectiles. So the enemy protects have no bearing on this damage whatsoever. And the big deal is, if you down an opponent, the consecutive hits then go on to another enemy. So whoever is next lowest after you eliminate someone on maybe hit number 2 or 3 or whatever, it will continue. Really awesome. None of the damage is wasted that way. It's very efficient. And now let's look at shared strength. This is a really, really big deal. For a cost of 7 yellow, originally they were posted that this ability was going to be a cost of 9, and I think the 9 is fair. I think this guy's so overpowered, he's going to be fun to play, but horrible to face against. For 7 yellow, Apocalypse's watchful eye reveals the true power within, creates 3 2-turn repeater tiles that create 2 certain strength protect tiles. We'll read down through these and see how this is really quite interesting how you could play this. And then the passive is, if any of this character's allies are mutants, then this character cannot be stunned. So all you have to bring is anyone with the mutant affiliation into the match with Apocalypse, and he is stun immune. Really pretty crazy. I do think if you have the mutant on your team and they get stunned, I don't think the immunity goes away for Apocalypse. I think just because you have them on your team, stunned or not, then you're stunned immune. I don't remember if it works if they're downed or not. There is posts within the forum here that I do believe covers that for sure, and I'll check that out again once this is over. But really cool that you could be stun immune just by bringing someone along. You don't have to make it qualify with something you have to do. Awesome. But let's read back down to the repeaters. At level 4, it creates 4 repeater tiles. At level 5, the damage done by friendly powers when you have a repeater tile on the board is increased by a max level of 8,784. So if you play yellow and have repeater tiles on the board, it doesn't matter if they've made any protect tiles yet or not, that will increase damage done from your ally abilities or Apocalypse's other 2 abilities by over 8,000 each. That is nuts, just crazy overpowered for a cost of 7 yellow. I mean, I love it and hate it at the same time. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this too dangerous? Is it too awesome? Is it both? Whatever you think. I'm advocating strong damage abilities. I'm just worried this might be just way overboard. We'll see how it goes. It is true that if you have his repeaters on the board and you play Apocalypse Red right then, you will get the 8,000 plus added to the 4 hits of damage of 4,100. So it's 4 hits of 12,000 plus each. And if you have projectiles out, you've already got that multi-hit damage coming from Forged in Fire as well. Guys, this is nuts. The yellow repeater, well, it's a yellow power, but the repeaters will be spawned on random colors, and the projectiles that are generated are also on random colors, so you don't have to worry about being easily matched away or whatever. But I'm telling you, this even works on allies' passives. So if you have these repeaters out and your ally does a passive ability damage, like Doctor Strange when enemy fires her power, like the new Immortal Hulk when he does his team damage AoE, with Beta Ray Bill, the synergy with Bill is absolutely insane about this. If you get projectile spawned from yellow, you have Forge and Fire that also destroys friendly projectiles, and when you have Beta Ray Bill on your team, when a projectile is destroyed from your team, you earn blue and green AP, 1 each for each projectile that is destroyed. Originally, that was just the ability was just removing projectiles. Now it's fixed, quote unquote fixed, and earning the AP from destroying those. I also think that might be toward the dangerous side of OP instead of just awesome OP. So again, we'll talk about it in the comments below, but what do you think about Apocalypse overall? Obviously, I'm cheerleadering him quite a bit, like I always do, but in this case, I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic, thinking he's obviously going to be great. He's huge in the game. He's going to be a gigantic damage dealer. He's going to be hard to take down quickly, and might slow the game down a little bit. And is that going to help PvP? Is it going to hurt it? Is it just he's just too awesome anyway? I can't wait to get more conversations in on this guy and get him rostered and played as soon as possible. So that's it for the Apocalypse overview, guys. Thanks so much for watching and for being a subscriber. If you've been with me for a while, I really appreciate it. Please consider doing so if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button, and like I said, we'll be talking about upcoming character releases just like this one. We had it a couple of weeks early, and that was a lot of fun. All right, guys, we'll see you next time for the versus action. We'll get in a bunch of fights with Apocalypse really soon in Judgment Day. Can't wait. Have a good one. See you next time.